Dear children, in this class we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 13, Monkey See, Monkey Do. Okay, children. Children, this is the story about a family. They visit to a zoo. As you can see, this man, he is Mr. Sridhar. This lady, she is Mrs. Sridhar. This boy is Sarvesh and this girl is Ambika. Okay, they both are Sarvesh and Ambika's parents. So this is the story about a day when they visit to a zoo. Okay, so here we are going to start reading and explanation also. Okay, children, here you will also pay attention so that you can understand the chapter. So here, burr, 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 burr. So this is the sound of a alarm clock. This is the ring of alarm clock. Burr, 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 burr. Okay. Sarvesh lazily tapped the button on the alarm clock. The buzzing stopped. The bedroom was quiet again. Sarvesh rolled over. He pulled the quilt over his head. He thought about dozing off again. Sarvesh threw off the quilt and sat up in bed. What am I thinking about? He said to himself. It's Sunday. No school. We are going to the zoo. So children, in the very first line, alarm of the clock was ringing. Okay, Sarvesh was sleeping. When he heard the alarm ringing, he stopped it. The room was silent again. Okay, Sarvesh covers his mouth with the quilt. Quilt is जो हम ओढ़ते हैं चादर या ब्लैंकेट या फिर रजाई. So he covers his mouth with the quilt and tries to sleep again. Suddenly he remembers something and sits up in his bed. Suddenly उसको कुछ ध्यान आता है and he sat up in his bed. What am I thinking about? He said to himself. It's Sunday, no school. We are going to the zoo. Sarvesh scrambled out of bed and raced downstairs in his pajamas. Sarvesh's sister Ambika and his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Sridhar, were having breakfast. So he remembers that it is Sunday and they have planned to go to zoo. Okay, Sarvesh ran down the stairs. He was wearing pajamas. He was wearing his night dress, pajamas. Okay, Sarvesh went down. He saw that his parents, Mr. Sridhar and Mrs. Sridhar, and his sister Ambika were sitting and eating their breakfast. His parents, Mr. and Mrs. Sridhar. Okay. Ah, Sarvesh, said Mrs. Sridhar, have you forgotten where we are going today? No, Mum, sorry I am late, replied Sarvesh, taking his place at the table. Are you going dressed like that? Said Ambika. If you go like that, said Mr. Sridhar with a grin. Grin is a smile. So said Mr. Sridhar with a grin, please don't get too close to the zebra cage. People might mistake you for one of them. Ambika giggled. Mrs. Sridhar pushed a bowl towards Sarvesh. Very funny, Dad, replied Sarvesh. Putting a puri on his plate, I will change after breakfast. So his mother asked Sarvesh, oh Sarvesh, have you forgotten that we have to go to the zoo today? He replied, no mom, I remember. His father and Ambika asked, hey, will you go to the zoo in this pajamas? And Mr. Sridhar said, if you will go in this pajama, so you should not go too close to zebra cage, otherwise people will think that you are one of the zebras. तो Mr. Sridhar बोलते हैं, if you are not changing your dress, if you will go in the pajama, so you should not go too close to the zebra cage. यदि तुम zebra के पास जाओगे तो people जो बाकी लोग होंगे वो तुमको zebra ही समझ लेंगे. Ambika giggled. Mrs. Sridhar pushed a ball towards Sarvesh. Very funny, Dad. So Ambika was laughing at that, And Sarvesh said, "Oh, Dad, I will change my clothes after breakfast." Okay, so Mrs. Sridhar, Sarvesh's mother, pushed a bowl towards Sarvesh. She gave a bowl to Sarvesh, and Sarvesh put puri in his plate, and he said, "Dad, I will change my clothes after breakfast." Okay, so children, have you understood this first page? If you have any doubt here, you can ask me, okay? In the next video, I will start second page of the chapter. Okay, thank you.